technology, and combat, only to step into a realm that defies all previous logic. You are Richter, the Lord of Light, and you have just entered the Sixth Realm, a place where the rules of the system are rewritten, the enemies are godlike in power, and the stakes are nothing less than the survival of your entire civilization. Welcome to Sixth Realm Part 1, the sixth explosive installment in Michael Chatfield's monumental 10 Realms series. If you love crunchy LitRPG progression, base-building mechanics on a continental scale, and the sheer, unadulterated joy of watching a protagonist min-max his way through apocalyptic threats with an army of loyal followers and a pocket dimension full of resources, this audiobook will completely consume you. It is a masterclass in progression fantasy, blending the visceral terror of high-tier combat with the addictive dopamine hit of empire management. The narrative kicks off with Richter and his allies adjusting to the harsh new environment of the Sixth Realm, where mana is scarce, monsters are relentless, and ancient civilizations lie in wait. The atmosphere is thick with the tension of exploration, the hum of magical constructs, and the creeping dread of knowing that every step forward could trigger a trap set by beings who have lived for millennia. Chatfield excels at capturing the scale of the challenge, making every new skill unlocked, every fortress built, and every diplomatic alliance feel like a massive, hard-earned victory against an unstoppable tide of evolution. At the core of the book's massive appeal is its spectacular Lord Builder trope and the brilliant strategic escalation dynamic. This isn't just about swinging a sword, it's about managing logistics, optimizing troop formations, and using the system's interface to outsmart enemies who possess raw power but lack human ingenuity. Watching Richter reverse engineer ancient magic, craft overpowered artifacts from rare materials, and completely shock arrogant realm lords with his sudden, inexplicable mastery of their own laws is incredibly satisfying. The audiobook narration brings the visceral impact of the combat and the satisfying chiming ding of a massive level up to life, making every milestone feel like a hard-earned victory. But beyond the stats and the slaughter, the soul of 10 Realms lies in its characters and the heavy burden of leadership. Richter isn't just a powerful mage, he is a deeply human individual struggling with the moral weight of leading thousands of lives in a world that rewards ruthlessness. He quickly forms bonds with a beautifully dysfunctional found family of allies, monsters, and constructs who help him navigate the treacherous waters of inter-realm politics. The banter is razor-sharp, providing much-needed levity as his friends watch him casually calculate the resource cost of a city-leveling spell. Their unbreakable trust in him provides the emotional grounding needed when the world starts throwing literal world-ending threats their way. As the plot accelerates towards its climax, the pacing becomes utterly breathless. A major faction within the Sixth Realm launches a coordinated assault to crush the newcomer before he can establish a foothold, forcing Richter to push his abilities to their absolute limits. The finale is a spectacular display of tactical brilliance, overwhelming magical firepower, and raw, unbridled ingenuity. Richter doesn't just survive the assault, he completely shatters the local power scaling, using a ridiculous, highly technical combination of skills and crafting to turn the enemy's ultimate attack into a mere stepping stone for his next expansion. The payoff is spectacular, delivering a massive, dopamine-fueled victory that proves the most dangerous class in the system isn't the one with the biggest sword, it's the one who controls the board. Sixth Realm Part 1 is a triumph of the LitRPG and progression fantasy genres. It is smart, action-packed, and unapologetically addictive. Michael Chatfield has crafted a sequel that perfectly captures the thrill of breaking the apocalypse with a blueprint and a spellbook. Plug in your headphones, check your stats, and join the Lord of Light. The realm is dark, but his future is bright.